transactions. They weren't just popping up in one place. And one place they were popping up was West Virginia.
I've been a prosecutor ever since I graduated from law school. I would say it was because my grandfather and my father were both attorneys, and they both used their legal training and their law degrees to serve the public. So I sort of followed in their footsteps. Before becoming U.S. Attorney in 2010, I was an assistant prosecuting attorney in Ohio County and in Brooke County. And then in May of 2010, I was appointed by President Obama. After that, I served for 6.5 years. As United States Attorney, you are the chief federal law enforcement officer within your district. Any federal crime that occurs within the Northern District of West Virginia, the U.S. Attorney is responsible for prosecuting. Barton Adams was a doctor in Vienna, West Virginia. He had a business known as Interventional Pain Management. He frequently prescribed opioids to his patients who were dealing with some kind of pain that required a Schedule II narcotic. The suspicion was that he was committing fraud with Medicare and West Virginia Medicaid. Not surprisingly, he also failed to report all the income that he received as a result of this scheme. So he underreported his income, he filed false tax returns, and then he also laundered this money.
But as they looked at the transactions linked to this fraud, they started looking at the bank involved because they saw that there were transactions that were criminal that hadn't been detected.
Let me pause this, right here. Been a crazy morning. People been hitting me up. A couple people hit me up trying to buy some juice from me. I'm like, I did not expect that so early in the morning. They still send me messages. You know, from a couple of sites. A site called Let Go. Wow, I'm really hitting me up about these juices. So I'm trying to figure out what I got to do. I got to try to make it up to Near's place, Perfumology, today. And probably pick something up. I'm not sure. Probably just try to see if I can get my nose on his new creation. So, and it's snowing out here in Philly. It never fails. My vacation, I just can't have a whole good week of vacation. Never. If it ain't raining, it's doing something else. And if I was doing a show on my vacation, it definitely would rain on my. That's what it does. It's what it does. Anyway. Right now, I'm dealing with a situation with a fragrance that I purchased from Men, New York. And to be honest, because I am honest most of the times, I think I grabbed the wrong one. This is not the one I remember I smelled. So when I went online to look at it, to double check before I bought it, because I bought it right over the phone, when I went online to double check it, I was like, all right, I saw the leather note. Now, I know the one I smelled didn't have leather in it. I knew that. I knew the 9M I smelled did not have leather. But I couldn't remember what it was. I don't know whether it was probably, she had a couple. She had one called Reve Romantique or Reve Erotique. So she had both. So when I looked up the notes, I said, well, it probably was Romantique. It wasn't Erotique. But anyway, this is a leather with osmanthus. What else do they have in this? Osmanthus and oh gosh. See if I can look it up real quick. Definitely osmanthus. And it really reminds me of I don't know if you guys ever smelled Bodicea Complex. That's what this reminds me of. It reminds me of Complex. And my homeboy trying to holler at me like, yo, man, if you ain't feeling it, I'll take it. I was like, well, look here, bro. This is not your regular leather. Now, if anybody know about Complex by Bodicea, you hear what they say about that, man. It's horrible. It smells like animal skin. It smells like a dead animal and all kinds of stuff. But it's a complex leather. It's so complex that, just like this one, you smell the leather, you can smell the expensive, like, bag leather. Right? Now, here I have to dry it down. Basically, I'm getting basically leather. But you got to get past at least. Let me tell you. The video came up about the sauce. I mean, about the party. What I'm talking about the sauce. So anyway, so the brother like, well, look, I really want it. And I'm saying to him, bruh, this is one of them juices you just can't just want. You can't. You got to have a nose for this, and I don't want him buying this from me. And all of a sudden when he get it, he like, man, this is not what I'm looking for. Because I can't do refunds because I'm not a store, as we well know. So, with that being said, I think I closed down the wrong page. I surely did. All right. Yeah, so it's like, all right. He said, well, it must not be good because you selling it. And see, that's another problem I have when I sell juice. People think because most times, 99% of the time, unless I buy something blind, of course, and it's not quite what I thought it was, if I pick that juice, if I bought it retail or whatever, I know what I'm buying. I'm looking up notes. But that don't mean I'm always right. So when I go to sell a juice, everybody kind of always assume, and I know they would, well, if you selling it, must not be banging. No, that has nothing to do with it. First of all, I might sell juice because I got too much in here. And I don't have no room for nothing else. And I'm not buying another cabinet. We ain't getting obsessed. I mean, I like juice, but I'm not getting obsessed with it. And my let me type this in. And my presentation is cool in the cage. You know what I mean? Y'all know what my cage look like. You know, it's nice and set up. Presentation is not there's a whole bunch of stacked bottles behind each other. You know, I got it looking like. And every time I show people my collection, they're like, oh my gosh, look at it, it's so nice. Where do you have it set up? That's what it's about me, because that's what I do. I believe in presentation. That's what I do. I just don't buy a whole bunch of bottles and stack them up next to each other and call it a day. No, we don't do that. We got to have a presentation. We got to set it up. And if I have too many bottles and not enough for a presentation, I'm buying something else to set up a presentation. And then I'll take the other extra bottles that don't really mean that much and put them someplace else. What's going on, JT? So I can do a presentation. Now, speaking of complex, JT, everybody mentioned it to him, or however it worked. I know he ended up getting complex. He sent me 5 ml of it so I can check it out. But I already smelled it. I smelled it at Neiman's in Virginia. And I told him about it. I'm like, man, that complex is crazy. That's some crazy behind leather. Hit that like button when you come in here. It's 6 of y'all. Y'all know the rules. It's 6 of you. There should be 6 likes up there. What's going on? Good morning, you gentlemen. JT, LK. All right, hit that like button. Hit that like button. Don't think, bam, click that like. I know you subscribe. Click that like, subscribe, share it. 6 people in here. It should be 6. If I don't see 6 likes, I see 6 people. Everybody else is suspected Smell Illuminati members. All right? That means you're looking at me because you're trying to see what I'm talking about. But if you like it, I know you're not part of Smell Illuminati. So right now, I think we got 3 people that's probably part of Smell Illuminati. That's okay. We're still going to keep it up. What's going on, DJ? Did you hit that like button? Here we go. So, as I'm talking about JT, and JT know about complex. Complex is very complex. Complex, and there's nobody who really talked about this on this brother keep, and we'll talk later. There's only one person who talked about this on Fragrantica. One person. What a beautiful composition. Can't stop sniffing. So addictive. It reminds me of Tom Ford's Tuscan leather, but more feminine and delicate. That's to Osmanthus. I know how it smells because I grow one. I also love the way the rose shows up in here, embracing the leather in the woods. So when I read that, I said, well, maybe this is the one that I smelled last October. But I didn't know. So I said, yo, when I read this, I called up men. I talked to Mike. I'm like, Mike, put me down for that Reve Royale. And what I should have really did was wait till I got up there and sniffed it. But I was really convinced that Reve Royale was the one, only because I saw the sweetness in it. But then when I saw the leather, I said, well, I'll try another leather. I'll try to deal with another leather and do this. And I saw the votes. There was only 5 votes, but it was a 4.67 out of 5. That's a high vote approval count on for Granica. You know what I mean? It's not like 1,000. You know what I mean? It's not like that. The fact of the matter is, I saw the leather note. I saw it was prominent. Let's get the leather. So then, of course, I read their description. And every time they have a description of 9M, it's some kind of crazy, like, atmospheric type, you know, traveling in a dream type thing, right? So that's one thing that's neither here nor there for me. I'm looking at the notes. And now I can tell you what the notes are. I couldn't tell you last night. Leather, balsam fir, honey, guaiac wood, osmanthus, siam benzoin, vanilla, cashmere wood, artemisia, let me say that right. Artemisia, rock rose, iris, and mate. Now, people are saying the main notes you smell, of course, the leather and the balsam fir, which is what you smell, which also kind of reminds me of Cape Heartache a little bit. But Cape Heartache doesn't have any leather in it. But this kind of gives you that Cape Heartache vibe too, which I like it because Cape Heartache got that balsam fir, and it got a lot of green in Cape Heartache along with the strawberry though. This is different. This is that with leather. So, like you said, it envelops itself around the leather, and that's what it's doing. So the top notes: osmanthus, artemisia, fir balsam, and iris are the top notes. Mid notes: cashmere wood, guaiac, honey, and mate. Base notes, which are the stronger notes, is leather, siam benzoin, which is a resin kind of, right? Vanilla, and rock rose. So you know you're waiting for the dry down on this. That's where the most coming from. Everything else is, it accompany the fragrance. We know how that works. You know how they go. You need to know. You need to pay attention. Now, just because that's on for Granica don't mean it's necessarily right as well. It can be on for Granica, but that don't necessarily mean it's exactly right. Like I said, just like with Cloud Christian E, they had nothing on for Granica, nothing about the maple syrup, nothing about the rum, and nothing about the myrrh. They mentioned everything else, the sandalwood, whatever else was in there, I forgot what it was. But they mentioned all that, never mentioned anything about the maple syrup, the rum, and the myrrh, which you get right at the top when you spray it. Bam! That's what you're getting right upside the nostril, right in the left nostril, up in your nose cavity juice. But they didn't mention that. So that's why a lot of times you really can't totally rely on for Granica. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to put that up. People always say, I know it's 3-6s. I don't worship no 3-6 dude, but sometimes you're just trying to make a point. So I got to start doing like this. Like Donald Trump does this a lot. A lot of people does this a lot. You know, it's supposed to mean 3-6s. It's a satanic thing. 1-6, 2-6, 3-6. And you put it up. It's not A-OK. Back in the day, this is A-OK. It goes to show you how people are hypnotized you into thinking something is cool and it's not. There's like the peace sign. Not like this, but the peace sign itself with this right here, it actually means something else, believe it or not. But that's the way it goes. That's a whole nother video of a whole nother time. Back to the juice. So, with this right here, again, it's complex. So I got to convince my man who's like, yo, I want to buy that and Nejma 7 from you. I'm like, all right, cool. But my friend likes Nejma 7. I really want to give her a first crack at it to see if it's popping. Now, I have 2 Nejma 7s. But I want to keep one of them. So I told my man, I don't know if I'm going to sell you that Nejma, or then she ain't going to get it. Somebody ain't getting it. So I don't know. I may go ahead and sell the Nejma 7 and keep the other one for myself. And if she really, really like it, then she can really, really buy it. Giving it to her. Come on, man. Something with that. These females, man. I buy it from you. I buy it. Nah, you know, I don't even feel right having a female that I know buy a fragrance from me. You know, even though we're not, romantically interested in each other like we used to, I feel some kind of way about selling a fragrance to a young lady, especially if we used to be some kind of, in a relationship. So I told her, I don't want to sell it to you, but I don't want to give it to you. I mean, I want it. But my man went to Nejma 7. He know that joint's off the chain. I ain't got no problem with Nejma 7. Nejma 6 was a little bit stronger than Nejma 7, but I ain't want to give off to Nejma 7. So now she want to smell it and my man wants it. But he also want to deal with this Reve Royale. And I'm saying, man, if you got to have a nose for Reve Royale. You have to have a nose for Reve Royale. Stop putting up the 3 6s. You have a nose for Reve Royale. You got to. Leather and fur off the top, even though top notes it says here is osmanthus, which is, man, if you're not used to osmanthus, you can forget it. Now, the reason I'm kind of used to it is because I have Absolute Osmanthus by Paris Monte Carlo, or Paris Monte Carlo. I have that. So I kind of know what osmanthus smell like. But I like it in that composition because it's like vanilla, it's rose, it's like on the sweet side. Osmanthus with this leather, it's something different. Which I said, again, kind of reminds me of Complex by Boadicea the Victorious. Now, again, if you go and check out Boadicea, type in Complex, which is right here, which again, still have a sample of that, is balsamic, smoky, leather, herbal, aromatic, and animalic. Now, the difference probably between this crazy Complex leather and Nana M's Complex leather, this is animalic. There's no animalic in hers because it's more like floral. Okay, so it's like a floral leather. Now, it's not like, don't think Tom Ford Ambra 16. Don't even think that. Not even the same ballpark. Ambra 16 is like a watered down Tuscan leather and they threw some floral up in it to calm it down so females will like it. Simple as that. As far as I'm concerned, that's what they did with Ambra 16, Ambra Leather 16. Other than that, it's just a lighter Tom Ford. The same thing they did when they reformulated Ambra Absolute. It's too strong with the incense in there. It was too strong. They redid it, rebranded it, put the gold label on it, made it exclusive, and knocked down the power of the amber because they took out a lot of the incense. Because some young ladies could do with incense. Like my friend who went to Nejma 7, she liked incense. She got Little J by Javoy. She had Little G. She likes incense. She never experienced incense in her life. And like I said, some of my female friends that come up here and smell, I'll put their nose on the stuff, man, they get turned out. Now, last night, if y'all remember my video, I said I had Letter J. I thought I only bought one, and I bought two. I bought one for her and one for me. But actually, that wasn't the case. I bought Private Label, which Private Label is a leather by Javoy as well. And I remember smelling that long time ago when I was at Mid New York. I smelled Private Label, and I always say I would get Private Label. But I never got it until Sunday because it was part of the tester sale. So I bought the leather, the Private Leather, and I bought the, I bought the Private Label, and I bought the Little G for her. Because she wanted Little G, because she's getting ready to pick up, believe it or not, I turned her on to Chambre Noir. She smelled me wearing Chambre Noir one day by Olfactive Studios. She smelled me wearing Chambre. She was like, what is that you got on? I smelled it as soon as you opened the door. You know you don't know anything about fragrances. You wear Armani C. You know, I turned her on to Irish Violet. Now she thinks she's a doggone fragrance connoisseur. You know what I mean? Now, I don't think I like that, And she also went Jazz Club by Replica. But when she smelled Chambre Noir, she didn't even want Jazz Club no more. She was like, nope, I want Chambre Noir. So now she get ready to buy Chambre Noir from Perfumology. And then she smelled the Letter J the other day. She was like, this right here smells good too. And everybody know Letter J is an incense-based fragrance. She likes incense. You never know what anybody's going to like. That's why I like to invite people to my collection. People who never smelled anything niche in their life. And now I got a niche crack addict for a female friend. I got two of them, in fact. They can't get enough. I used to have almost I had a full flacon of tobacco vanille. This sister bought at least, I sold her 30 mil just last week, and I sold her a 50 mil, 80 mil. She is hooked on tobacco vanille. Thank you for the likes. She is hooked on tobacco vanille. She can't get, I said, you spraying it out too fast. You don't have to spray that much of tobacco vanille. It's strong. Bow, bow. For you, you're female. You don't need the monster spray. She's running through tobacco vanille. Well, just sell me your whole flacon. Sell me what you got left. I'm not selling you my whole flacon. Are you crazy? Now, you guys who have girlfriends and wives may not be that interested, because I noticed that when I used to turn females on the fragrances, especially niche, of course, the first thing was says, oh, that's too strong. Oh, that's too strong. Because I'll tell them to smell it, and they'll go and bury their face down into some heat. You can't bury your face in heat. You'll go like this until you get up on it. You don't go, smell this, bam, and just put your nose on it. Are you crazy? I don't even want to do that. I take my time getting to it. And if I got to bury my nose in it, then I'll get there. I'm not going to just go and say, bam, oh, that's too strong. Or you spray it on paper. Here, smell that. Oh, that's too strong. Most women are so tied up in designers that they will probably never get into perfumes, because the concentration is different. And they're so used to just using colognes and toilette. They don't know anything about extracts or anything about perfumes. You know, they just don't. So everything is strong to them. But these two females, I know, they don't care, man. They going off. She trying to keep my private label. Well, why don't you just let me keep the private label and give me the other one too? No, you ain't keeping my private label. I bought that for me. Trying to keep my private label, yo. Back to this Nana M, which kind of smells like Bodicea Complex. So Complex is like this. Complex works this way. What's going on? All right, Mikey Ward, what's going on, baby? All right, Complex is leather, sage, incense, okay? Then you have resin, aluminum, argwood, and basil. So just alone, the leather and the oud and the incense, you already like, yo, this joint's going to be a banger. Then you have violet and musk. So aside from the basil, which really you got to have, basil is deep. Basil is deep. Because anybody who have Amouage Opus 6, you know, it's really, you know, incensey, but they got that basil up in that bad boy. And that basil kind of turned people off from Opus 6, because they can't stand, they don't know what basil is. They think that crushed basil in the china cabinet, not in the china cabinet, in the food cabinet. They think about that basil. And it's almost like that. No, sorry, my bad. You stand corrected, Raj. Bay leaf. Now, I'm not sure how close bay leaf is to basil. Bay, leaf, sil. I don't know. But anyway, bay leaf in Opus 6 can be off-putting. So with this Complex by Bodicea, and he didn't even make this juice. John Stephen knows Complex. Bodicea probably wouldn't, Mikey would have never did anything like this. He more of a rose guy. He more of a sweet type scent, you know, like Victorious and Ardent. This ain't the stuff I think he makes. But this right here was made by this John Stephen guy, and it's unbelievable. And it lasts forever. Man, if you're going to wear Complex, you better be careful. Now, they have one called Sterling. Now, they say it's kind of like argwood, made by Bodicea as well. And they got a couple other things they say it smell like. For me, if I was going to add this smells like something, I would say it smells like Nana M. But because Nana M is not really one of them houses that get out there like that, you're not going to hear much about Nana M. In fact, Nana M, if you look up Nana M on Fragranica, you can't find no place where they're selling it. And you would think Lucky Scent have it, and it's not even up here. There's no Lucky Scent icon for you to even click on to find Nana M. Only one selling Nana M is Men New York. So it's exclusive to Men New York, but they not moving it because they don't have no beef. Now, if I mess around and I said, okay, I like Nana M, I'm used to it. I like the leather dry down. You just got to wait like an hour or two for the dry down, which is a long time. But you waited a long time after you sprayed some oud on you to smell like barnyard poop. And you waited for that to dry down. You just got to sit in the house for an hour. And when it starts drying down, you can come down. I know, right? Complex is crazy because It's gonna last 2 days. You can't monster spray complex. You'll choke out everybody you around with complex until it starts to dry down. And then it's cool. Same thing with this 9M. Man, it's like on my nerves right now. And I know I didn't pick this out. So I'm actually going to go through my bag of samples because I got a feeling that I had gotten a sample. This is my samples from back in October. Which I have Kerosene, Unknown Pleasures. These are my men samples. Let's see what they throw in here. No, it's not for, is this for men? Let's see. Because I actually want to see which one I actually picked. Because I think the 9M I picked, and I kept talking about it. Man, I can't wait to get that 9M. Can't wait to get that 9M. By the way, TFK, the Fragrance Kitchen, that used to be in Borgdorf, all downstairs, they had this big TFK with about 500 fragrances. It's going down. You know, it's some rich Saudi Arabia guy decided he wanted to get the fragrances, and they made too many. They made too many TFKs. One of my favorite was Fly Me to the Rose because it was one of the kind of decent price one, at like maybe $200. But the other ones went as far as $300, $400. But the Fragrance Kitchen just went off. They went off, yo. So I went to Bergdorf, and there's like the Fragrance Kitchen. All they got is a couple they trying to get rid of. So sorry to hear that, man. I really thought the Fragrance Kitchen did have some promise, you know. What's going on, D-New? I thought the Fragrance Kitchen did have promise. This number 5, Rosendo Matai, whatever it is, Rosendo Matai by number 5, this is pretty good too. I got that from them. Letter 6, they gave me another sample of letter 6. Letter 6 is that juice. That's that leather. Couldn't afford that one though. That was a little bit expensive. Plus they didn't even have it in the shop. That's how good letter 6 is. They didn't even have it. Alright? Trying to go through these because I thought I might have sprayed it all out, being enthusiastic. Here's another Men New York. What's this? Cabas. Make sure this is not. This might be the Reve, man. This might be the Reve juice right here. Let me see. Because all the Men New York joints have, they have men in there. Let's see if this is the Reve. No, this is not the Reve. This is definitely not the Reve. This smells leathery too. Don't smell like this though. Now as this is starting to dry down, it is starting to get more pleasant. I can deal with it. Y'all, the rest of these are, got a whole bunch of Frederick Mall samples, y'all. Here it is. So I did like it. Reve Royale. See it? I did like it. I know I had a sample of it. And when I smelled, let me see. That's why I left this hand bone dry. Because I got up this morning, man. I was just, oh gosh, it's like a 5,000 things going through my mind. People hit me up. They want to buy fragrances. People talking about the videos and all that stuff, man. You guys are really making this fun for me, man. But it's almost feeling like this is a freaking business now. I don't know if anybody from the Smell Illuminati is getting hit like this, but maybe they are because they got 20,000 subscribers. So maybe they are. My videos are live, so you know I'm live with y'all real time. You know what I mean? Even though I do get a couple comments after the video is done. But, you know, the Fragcom Smell Illuminati people, you know, you got 10,000, 12,000. Kevin Samuels amazingly has 12K subscribers all of a sudden. I remember when he had 500, maybe like last year. I don't know. I'm just saying. Kev came and visited one day, and what I'm saying to you, I said to him. All right, here we go. Reve Royale. See if this is the same Reve Royale that I smelled in October that I said I'm going to come back and get. This is not it. This is different. This is not the same. This is nothing like Reve Royale. Do I have the right? Let me see if this is the right doggone bottle. Said Reve Royale, right? Did he give me the wrong bottle? No, it's Reve Royale. Oh man, I gotta call him. I gotta call and tell him, man. Look, I'm sending this back. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. My man said he might want to buy it. Look, right here. Reve Royale. She sprayed it out for me. That's what I thought I was getting. It's totally different. This is not Reve. This is more like ambery right here. I smell like plum, amber. This is not the same. Now, I know they clean out the Reve Royale. They clean out. No, not at all. I'm saying, that's what I said, bro. I knew I had a sample of it. This is from October. No, there's no way you can. There's no way. I'm telling you, if you had these two right now, if you had this, which is supposed to be Reve Royale, because she sprayed it out. She said, well, I'm going to spray you out Reve Royale. Like, cool. And she wrote it right there. You see what it says? It said Reve Royale. So this is what she sprayed. So this is what I was sniffing and said, I'm going to go back and get it. That is not this. And you can tell it's not this just by the color of the juice. Totally different color juice. So, yo, nah, man. I'm saying, look, cuz, you go check out my video. The proof is in the video. The Reve Royale that the young lady sprayed out for me is not this Reve Royale. It's not. Now, I do like the leather. The leather is starting to the osmanthus. That's where my nose is getting confused at. Because you can't have a fur balsam and osmanthus working together. Not unless they knew what the dry down was going to be. Now, if they did it and they knew the dry down was going to be there, they said, all right, we good with that. Don't take out any osmanthus. Don't take out any more fur. This is what we're trying to do. This is what we want Reve Royale to smell like. Okay, that's fine. But it depends. As we know, we wait for the dry down. But this right here is spraying this on me. I don't have to wait for the dry down with this. This is popping off right what it is. And I don't know what it is. Once I spray this on, I'm happy. I'm happy right now. Bam, happy. I smell plum in here. I got to find which one they had plum. Bam, happy. That's it. That's it. So anyway, I just tell the story and share these things with you guys, man, and let you know that, things going to happen like this sometimes. I mean, this was not my fault. Whoever sprayed this out there, she doesn't even work there anymore. That's the thing about it. New York done changed so many staff members. It's unbelievable. I was there in October. The two people that I bought my juice from, this time around, never seen them in my life. Said they only been working there for 3 months. That time I was there was in October. So they got a whole nother 2 different young ladies that's working in there. I don't even know who Mike was. That's who I bought the juice from over the phone. Because I'm thinking I'm getting this Reve Royale. I'm not getting, I got something else. But I'm going to give it a chance. Because it does dry down. Well, I know that, but you're coming in too late. You're coming too late. You said just buy the one you like now. Hold on. Buy the one you like now, you know. That's what I thought I was buying, my brother. I thought I was buying the one I want to like now, but that's not the one I got. This is Reve Royale. This is Reve Royale. The juice is different in color and everything. I want to buy this. Now, because I trusted the fact that I was smelling a Mint New York sample, as you see it's from Mint New York. It's not like I got this from someplace else. This says Mint New York. I was there when she sprayed it out because I told her I liked it. I'm like, yo, I like that. Spray that one out. Give me a sample of that. Bam. Reve Royale. It's not this Reve Royale. You can look at the juice and say it's not that. Totally different. If I wanted to bark about it, which I probably will, just to make sure because it's really not their fault, because the person who sprayed that out for me is not even there anymore. So maybe she just sprayed out the wrong bottle. I don't see how, even though all the bottles look the same, of course. They all look the same. They all have the icon there, or the whatever. They have that on there. I guess it's a label. It's like a sticky thing. Yeah. Anyway, they have that on there, and bada bing, and then up here is what they have the juice, which is lightly scribed. So it could be a possibility she didn't really read the scribe really up top, or one or two things. Did they change the formulation? Was it this, and now it's this? I doubt it. This right is not even closed. There's no leather in this. No, ain't no reform because it just came out. This line ain't been out long enough to have a reform. You know what I mean? It ain't been out long enough to even do a reform. So, I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm not going to beef over it. I mean, it's no big deal. Plus, my man said he might want to buy it. You know what I mean? He into leathers. He might want to check it out. So, you know, ain't like I'm trying to push it off on him. I don't have to do that. I mean, for me, I admit when I don't particularly like. Look, if I bought it and I thought it was something else, which ended up being something else from the sample, I'm going to admit it to you. I ain't going to see me go like this. Oh, yeah. That this is what I'm talking about. Faking the game. Y'all know I don't fake the funk. I'm not part of the Smell Illuminati. I don't fake the funk. Yo, I was expecting that. And I got this. 2 different Reve Royales. I'm not upset. Maybe I can learn to love. That's it, love. Almost said that LO word. I can learn to like this. I can really learn to like this. I can. Alright? You had to slap myself, man. I was about to say I can learn to this. Learn to this. You know what I'm saying? Nah. We don't love no juice. There's too many juices out here to love a juice. I mean, that's crazy to me. You know, that's why I don't mess around with Smell Illuminati like that, man. They can never be faithful to their woman. I bet you half them cats who got girlfriends and boyfriends in their life and wives, they probably cheat on them. Well, baby, I love you. I ain't gonna believe that because you love like 55 fragrances you got in your cabinet. How can you love 55 women? Well, if you can love 55 fragrances that you review, because everything you review you love, you definitely cheating on me. Because I know you love 55 other women too. Come on, man. That's why I said I don't use this tag love on anything. I'm a faithful dude. I don't cheat on my women. Or woman, I said. I don't cheat on women. You know what I mean? I'm a one-woman dude. You feel me? I ain't gonna be all over the place. No, I love you, I love you, I love you. Masterpiece! Oh. Can't believe I just read that. Only reason I slapped myself because I said it. I can't say these words, man. Don't type up nothing you think I'm gonna say, man. Women. I like that. We ain't smacking myself for that. Women. Woohoo! Y'all saw my video. Y'all saw them pictures. I'm taking no picture. I took one picture with one dude. The rest of the pictures I took at that party was with women. And they were smiling. They said, nah, I want to take a picture with you. No, we'll take a picture with you. Yeah, they're going to take a picture with me. Doggone right, dog, because I like the women. I gravitate towards the chicks. Where's Miss J? Miss J's out here, right? Make sure Miss J is not around. We can't talk like that around Miss J. Y'all talking about sex last night with Miss J here, and she wasn't trying to hear that. Oh, I see somebody new in here. What's going on, Jay? What's going on? I saw somebody new. Who is my man right here from Romania? Welcome, my man from Romania. Balint Tibor. Balint Tibor, your name now, my friend, is B-Tie. Y'all welcome B-Tie to the family. What's going on, B-Tie? Everything good with you, baby? Everything good in Romania? I hope everything is well. Hope everything's getting down over there. Man, I would like to come visit you, but I don't fly. I ain't gonna front. Now, if I can come over there on a bus, anywhere I can get over there on a bus to Romania, you know what I'm saying? Yo, man, that's right. Oh, check it. They call you TB? All right. I'm going to call you B-Tie, but okay, TB. TB in the house, y'all. Welcome, TB in the house. Oh, yeah, that's right. We have to initiate TB. Let me go get the cards. Y'all rap with TB while I go get the cards. I'm going to go take a whiz, too, real quick, man. I'll be right back. Gotta take a whiz. Man, I'm drinking water like I work at Deer Park, but I don't drink Deer Park. Some water I'm drinking, man. Some bathroom. Trying to make sure I'm hydrated. Alright, I know water. I gotta go get some water, I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. I thought we heading out to Perfumology. Yo, JT, I'm heading out Perfumology today, bruh. I get to smell that new juice before everybody else. Holla at your butt. So, well, that's if you have it. That's if you have it. I think he has it, though. But yeah, Perfumology, my man, near guy, has a new scent out. If you're on Facebook, you already know what it is because he put it up on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, how did? Oh, All My Soul? Really? You went with that, huh? I don't know, man. All My Soul just smells like something I have already. I mean, I like it, but it smells like something I have. So I'm going to bypass on that. And I'm going to see if they have rhubarb and whatever it is I smelled yesterday. What was it? Rhubarb and cream or rhubarb and something? I got to open the box up. We'll get to that, too. So settle back, get you some cereal, some popcorn. This is going to be a long video, at least till about 11:45. I'm going to try to get up to near, because it's snowing. I'm trying to see if there's snow going to calm down out here. And try to make it up to near about 1 o'clock so we can do what we got to do up there. Oh, you grabbing it from homegirl? All right, cool. Yeah, all we do is lives here. All we do is live, TB. That's it, baby. RaJuR, are you going to decant any more Calamite Black? I'll think about it, Mikey. For you, I'll do it for you. Let's do 22 shipped. 22 shipped. What's the main notes you get from Soul? You know what? I don't know. I'm at to smell it again. I'll smell it again when I get a chance. I'll do that. Yeah. But yeah, I'll get the chance. Well, you already told him what the scent is now. Jay. So yeah, I'm getting ready to go up there. I'm getting to smell his new scent called Grange. So, and I'm also going to be involved in I'll be the first one to review it. He also want me to be involved in a bottle giveaway for the scent. So that's what I'm doing today. So now you guys know I'll be going up to Perfumology, smelling Grange. Rod, you got it. It's fired. Granger is out. Is out? How you going to have it out when he's not? Now I got you. Well, how's it going to be out when he's just doing the release party on the 7th? Cool, I will put that in on Friday. All right, brother. Me and him just text yesterday. On my way back from New York, we test. I mean, I know he posted it, but I mean, nobody's supposed to have their nose on it. Now, my man said he has it already. Jay, I'm starting to think that maybe you being a little fibber. Not unless he told me you got it, because I know for a fact that he told me that I'm going to be the first one to smell that. And, you know, Jay, all right, I'll say this, Jay. I'm going to say this. I'm not going to say you're a fibber, because you got a lot of stuff over there. I'm just disappointed at the fact that he said that I was going to be the first one to smell it. Now, you say you have it already. So, just like Christian, I think we better hook up with Jay. Because Jay seems to be getting all them. Jay got stuff, man, we never going to get. Jay has juice from Josh that we're never going to get. He has all kind of stuff that we're never going to get. Jay got 500 of them exclusive joints. I forgot the name of it. 500 of them. He told me he was going to let me know when they're ready for sale. That's what I'm saying. So I'm trying to figure out, how does Jay have it when he haven't even put up for sale? Because Colt, that's what it's called? Yeah, he has it because because he ain't got up for sale yet. So how you get it, Jay? if he don't even have it up for sale? So how did you get it? I know it's not for sale. I just talked to him yesterday. That's why I'm going up there today. I'm saying, but how did you get it? Jay, answer. Tell us how you get Grange before anybody did. And he didn't do the release. The release is not until February 7th. That's the release date that we're going to have the event. You just asked for it, he sent it to you. Okay. There you go. There you go. Can't beat that. Ask for it, he shall send. Well, I'm glad you're not a reviewer, so I guess I will be the first one to probably talk about it on YouTube. So, yeah. All right, nevertheless, that's Nia's prerogative to send it whoever wants to send it to. It's his juice, ain't my juice. All right. Yeah, you don't interpretate. I hear you, bro. All right, let's get to it. Got more stuff to talk about, and I got to get out of here. All right, so let's get back to Nana J. Nana M, just to get down with this. It'll be worldwide. Okay, I got you. Well, like I said, I'll be at the event on the 7th, heaven willing. That's why I intend on being. It's on a Wednesday. Now, if I'm working overtime, I won't be able to make it. But because it starts at 7 o'clock. But like I said, today is the day for me. I get to smell it, pay with it, and I get to take a bottle home. So he does not go ahead a box for me. He said I get the box later. But I get the bottle today. So I'll have it today. But I'm not sure if he's going to want me to talk about it when I get up there or whether he want me to talk about it when I get here. All right? I got him coming. That's the thing about... See, here's the thing about doing a live video and other people come and look at my video later on. Then I say, why you here? Why you all over the place? Why you do that? They don't understand I'm talking to you guys. It's a live video. That's why I'm here, there. I get thrown off now. I got to come back to this. Get thrown, I got to come back to that. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Who need the bottle? Cook the bottle. No fucking bottle. Wife bottle. No box. Crush my wife box. No boxes. Big beer business. Anyway, look here. Everybody got to have a gimmick. That's what they do. My gimmick is just keeping it real, getting the juices, having a cage. Truly, I would just like to see all these reviewers. I would like to see their cage. You know if they never show their collection? Only a few show their collection. Adolescent shows his collection. I think Carlos showed his collection back in the day. None of these newbies, I haven't seen their collections. I haven't seen none of the newbies. The 12, 13,000. Well, it's time for a Bois Moroccan. Already had that. I might send this out to somebody if you... I tried to show you my cage, Raj. Well, you didn't show me anything. You just showed me a whole bunch of bottles. Yeah, show me the whole cage. You know what I mean? Anyway, this is Bois Moroccan. And I'll send this juice out probably to my man because he's buying a couple bottles from me. My other man buying 3 bottles from me. I got to mail those out today. I can't find his address. Oh, it's been busy, man. This Grammy thing just holler at your butt. You know what I'm saying? All right. Now, are you there, BT? You there? BT, you still in the house? Calling for BT. Where you at, baby? Waiting for BT to come in. Calling BT. In the meantime, we'll also get back to the samples that my man Tyler Mayo gave me. Yeah, man, you got to buy a cage of some sort, man. All right, you ready? Before I do this, I was going to tell y'all about Bow Makers, man. Bow Makers is that juice by D.S. Durgis. D.S. Durgis, they out of Texas. Bow Makers. Buy it. Buy it. I'm going to do these 3 real quick, BT, and then we're going to talk about what we do here. Buy it. Smoky leather, man, that lasts like for 5,000 days. Buy it. Smoke Show. By a house, I know the last name is Vilmier or something like that, from the house of Vilmier. Now they sell this in like $80 for like I think like a 18 mil or something, which I wasn't gonna pay that $80. But they only do like the travel, and then they do the big bottle, which is $200. But this smoke show, another good one, man. More smoke, more show. Spray it. It's just a little bit brighter. It's a brighter smoke than Bowmakers. Bowmakers is that smoke because it smells like it has leather in it combined. And here's the other one right here. Paris to LA. That's going to be my next Lab on Fire scent. Paris to LA. It's crazy though. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird. Because the Paris part, I forgot what the Paris part is supposed to be. But the LA part is supposed to be like brulee wafers. So you can smell the sweetness and you can smell what the Paris part is. Maybe it's French fries. It's a crazy scent. Definitely gourmand. Oh, definitely gourmand, man. If you like a sweet gourmand that smell like cream brulee wafers, it's crazy. All right. Is that Mrs. I should have known. Mrs. No. Declining her call. Mrs. Doggone, she can't get enough juice. Mrs. She's a narc. She's on it, man. She can't get enough. Why? She gonna call me back? I bet she called back. She's an addict, man. She's a juice head, man. She only got 4 juices, man. She's a juice head. That's because I gave her like 5, 6 samples one day. She hooked, man. Her call me. She don't want to give me a kiss. She want juice. All right. BT. First and foremost, my friend, we are not part of the Smell Illuminati here. We do not promote Smell Illuminati scents. We do not say scents are amazing, beautiful, a masterpiece. We are a fragrance. We don't do that here. We don't do Smell Illuminati fragrances. We are fragrance reviewers that we try to stay away from the mainstream fragrances in niche. In niche, we're definitely minimal designer. Very minimal designers. And the designers that we may have, they're so good, they can be considered either low-end niche or maybe even niche. Like Fahrenheit. There's nothing that smells like Fahrenheit. We know this. It could be a niche, really, but it can't be a niche because it's been designer market too long. But it can be a low-end niche coming in underneath the niche radar. We can do that, but it's not niche, it's designer, but it can be a niche. So those are only designers we'll do. Something that's totally different that can possibly, if they had marketed right, it would have been a niche, all right? Now, here we go. We denounce the Smell Illuminati. No Smell Illuminati. Hold on, Jay. We indoctrinating BT. We indoctrinating BT. You got to relax. Fradcom, Smell Illuminati. No. And you see we have upside down stars. We know what upside down stars are. Okay? That means something else. That means horns. Horns. Smell Illuminati horns. We don't do Smell Illuminati. We don't sell out for the sauce. We don't sell out and say everything is a masterpiece. That we love everything. That everything is amazing. We don't. We tell the truth here. If it's not popping, it's not popping. If it's not good, it's not good. The best we'll do here is, man, that's a good juice. That's a nice juice. That smells good. We don't go masterpiece and amazing and love. Those are the 3 words you are not able to say here. You cannot say it or I will block you. Or one of the moderators, like Christian, will block you. So make sure you at least don't say those 3 words. Masterpiece, amazing, great is another one, great, and love. You can't say those 4 words. Definitely not those 4 when we talk about fragrances. There's over 13,000 fragrances. And unless somebody has 13,000 of those fragrances, and now they can say, I can tell you now what a masterpiece is. I mean, if you have a girlfriend, is she a masterpiece? Because she ain't a masterpiece, you ain't got no business being with her. Is your wife a masterpiece? You know what I'm saying? That's right. There you go. Welcome. Let's welcome TB to the show. Welcome, my friend. We look out for each other here. We share. We talk. We have fun. We argue sometimes. Sometimes we argue. Sometimes we might just bite each other's neck off. But we family all together, and that's what we do. So glad you came over from Romania as well. That's really a good thing. All the way from Romania across the icicles. Welcome. And come back anytime. Feel free. Feel free. Yes. And you don't have to try. You don't have to try too hard. We'll push you into something other than Creed. You will not hear a lot of Creed talk here. You just won't. It's easy. What's going on, Jay-Z? Jay-Z is another member. TB. Jay-Z is another member. Yeah. We'll push you in the niche gradually. Okay? Right. No. Creed, you can't say Creed here. Well, you can, but I'm just saying. You can't say Aventus. And don't forget, hit that like and subscribe button. And don't forget to share this video with other people. All right. Now, I tell you what, let's do this. Yeah, absolutely. Let's do that. Everybody, there's still 3 people who didn't hit the like button. That means there's 3. So there you go. Now we're down to 2. 2 haven't hit that like button. That means we got 2 Smell Illuminatis here. Oh, it's up to 17 and 13. 4 has not hit that like. There we go. Let's get it even. 17 people here. It'll be 17 likes. Everybody is not liking, you'll Smell Illuminati. Simple as that. That's where it goes. Okay? No Smell Illuminati. Okay. Everybody. There we go. 16. Everybody just chime in and say, what was your first niche fragrance that got you in the niche? Mine, Shergi. Share. Okay? What's your first niche fragrance? Let TB know. Your first niche fragrance. Okay, Black Oud. Oh, you went in. It is what it is, Carrie. That's okay. That's all right. Shergi for you too, JT? All right. Anybody else? Virgin Islands, Sabrat? Right on. Back to black. Oh, you went in hard. Veteran by sea. Really? Okay. New Harlem is a good way to come in. That about my 4th or 5th, New Harlem. Yeah, I remember buying that. I remember buying that Michael Jordan. You still have no niche, BG? We got you. Tobacco Vanille, that's a good way to come in. It's a real good way to come in. Tobacco Vanille, baby. Because that's what homegirl was. Taking all my Tobacco Vanille. Like she ain't got a bit of sense. MJ, yeah, remember that MJ joint? Supposed to smell like New Harlem? And that's the thing. Man, I got into the game, man. I was kind of like, yo, let me see what's up. I started listening to a lot of guys, mainly Sebastian, right? And Sebastian's a cool dude. But Sebastian, you know how they had the videos up, you know, how you can buy a cheapy designer that smells like an actual niche. And pretty much, oh, yeah, she got a nose on niche. She with me. She learned about it. She wants this, wants that. Give me that. She want black gold now. She going crazy, man. Anyway, Cherat Bois. Okay. And oh, Garden. Okay. Yeah, and so what was I saying? Now I done got lost again. Oh yeah. So he was saying there were certain juices that smell like other juices. So there was 3 right off the top. Okay? Michael J. and New Harlem. Number 1. Individual by Mont Blanc. Supposed to smell like Santal by Creed. And then you have, what's my man? These artists. I always forget artist names. What's the artist name that smell like Mr. Mill? Sean John. I wanted to call him P Daddy. I was thinking P Daddy. Sean John with M.I. Supposed to smell like Mr. Lemon. And it does. That really does. I smelled that about maybe a month ago. I was in, I smelled Mr. Lemon Imperial. I'm not really into Mr. Lemon Imperial. I smelled it when I was in Saks. I'm like, automatically, it reminded me of Sean John's piece. automatically. And I haven't smelled that Sean John piece since I bought it from Macy's long time ago. Oh, only on the opening? Yeah, I figured that. And that's how they all do. Like Individual, only on the opening. Michael J, only on the opening. Once they dry down like that, you ain't smell no more. But I think the Sean John kind of lasts kind of long though, don't it? I thought that Sean John's supposed to like, he's supposed to have like a second version of that. Could be a second version of that MI he got. Like an MI Intense or something. This is the next juice I got coming in. Oh, hope you didn't see it, because I didn't want you to see it. Alright? Yeah, he got another one. It's supposed to be more intense. Supposed to really smell like MI. So yeah, so I started doing that. I started buying all these bottles, man. I was going to like Marshall's, Ross, and buying all these bottles like $10, $12, man. Like some kind of nut bag. Man, I had to go I threw all them joints away. I ain't throw them away. I gave them away. I got a box about this big. I had this big giant box. I took all them doggone designers, Kitty Cole Black, MJ, all them. I put them in one box, and I think I sold them for like $80. Multi-platinum, okay. Yeah, I sold them bad boys for $80. I wasted like almost $150 on these wannabe. What's going on, Christian in the house? Christian, we got a new member. Straight from Romania. Introduce yourself, TB. TB. Introduce yourself to Christian. Christian is our moderator. We didn't do Center of the Day yet. We did do What Was Your First Niche, though, Christian. We did do What Was Your First Niche Fragrance. Okay? Yeah, but we got a new member. So introduce yourself. Straight from Romania. He trying to learn. He trying to learn about niche. He trying to get into the houses. So we're going to tell him how to get into these. There you go. Introduce yourself, Christian. That's our Romanian friend right there. All right? So I got to get ready to go and get ready to go to Near's spot. But what I wanted to do was I wanted to smell his beach hut. Got to make a 5 ml out of this beach hut. Just couldn't find my 5 ml bottles. I forgot where I put them. They somewhere around. Yeah, but the yeah, well, Pure Mart is cool. And again, I think just about anything that Terry Mugler makes is almost niche. Pure Vine. Pure Vine stands on its own. Even though it sounds and smells like tobacco vanilla a little bit, it's different. So, Pure Vine is still that juice. Malt is still that juice. Now, the other ones, I did like Wood. I sold Wood. And I did like Tonka, but I sold Tonka. But those two, Malt and Havana, always can be in and out the cage. In and out the cage. Oh, really? All right, Pure Malt. Okay, there you go. That's borderline niche. That's borderline niche. Now, let me find this one I smelled yesterday. And it was called, Tuberose Rhubarb. This is the one. I picked it right out. Rhubarb and custard. Rhubarb and custard. About 4160. Now, 4160 is the indie house. She has so many juices, unbelievable. I have 5 bottles already in the collection. And I'm waiting. I'm not sure if Near has this one in. Rhubarb and custard. But this one right here. Oh, man, that is good. That is good. You get the bitterness of the rhubarb. And as everybody know, I like the rhubarb from Clive Christian Ex-Woman. So I like the rhubarb. So you get the bitterness and the semi-spiciness of the rhubarb with the custard. It kind of smells like vanilla custard. This is crazy. It's crazy. Because it's so diametrically, 2 notes totally diametrically opposed to each other. Rhubarb and custard don't even have no business being together. And what the other one we was talking about yesterday? Soup lace and chocolate is okay. That's not enough chocolate for me. Yeah, 6 different chocolate is, you know. Oh, yeah? You going to Vegas? Oh, that's going to be hot, yo. That's going to be hot. Sniff them Guerlains, man. If I went to Las Vegas, the first place I'm going is to Guerlain shop. There's no doubt about it. I ain't going nowhere else. Straight Guerlain. And here are the blue bottles, the new Armani Preve bottles. The blue ones right here. Blue, something, and blue turquoise. Let me look it up real quick. And then I got to bounce y'all and get dressed so I can head out here to the near spot. Hold on. Okay. There's Lazuzu. That's what it is. Lazuli. Lazuli and turquoise. So, Armani Preve has two new ones out. Blue turquoise and blue, again, Lazuli. Lazuli. This is blue Lazuli. This is blue turquoise. They both smell good. I think I like Lazuli more. Let's see what the notes are. All right, Lazuli is sweet, fruity, floral, warm, spicy. I'll charge up my phone on my computer. Let me come back here. Yeah, man. Sweet, fruity, floral, warm, spicy, woody, and powdery. I will put on my want list. Oriental spicy fragrance for women and men. This new fragrance by Armani Preve Blue Lazuli was launched in 2018. Notes behind the fragrances are Pascal Guerin. Top notes, bergamot, mott, cardamom. Middle notes, plum, jasmine, osmanthus. There we go. There's two notes that's in this Reve. Osmanthus and mott. Tobacco and honey. Another note that's in Nana M, honey. Sandalwood and vanilla. And this is starting to smell better. The Nana is starting to smell better now. It gotta die down, man. It's starting to get sweet, too. All right, so. It's supposed to be long-lasting. There's no reviews on it yet, so I get to do a first impression. Woo-hoo, it's going to be a long day today, heaven willing. We're gonna be on YouTube doing videos all day today. First impressions. I'm going to do those separately, though. I'm not going to do the first impressions. I want to do them live, but you guys are going to chime in. I'm not going to be able to really do it live. I want to do live. All right, I'll tell you what. I'll do live first impressions, but no, it's got to be short. We can't do 2 hours in an hour like we always do, okay? So today, if I sign on to do the first impressions of blue Lazuli, and blue turquoise, just know I'm going to be talking about just that. That's it. And I'm going to be in and out, and then we'll go to the next first impression, which is probably going to be a first impression of Grange by Perfumology, okay? Okay, and turquoise. Let's see the notes for turquoise. All right, yeah, that's what I was smelling. As soon as I smelled the turquoise, you can smell it. Turquoise almost smells like, it automatically almost reminded me of Tom Ford's Oud Mineral. The turquoise reminded me of Oud Mineral. As soon as I smelled it, I said, yo, this smells like Oud Mineral. That's what it reminded me of, Oud Mineral. Let's see where the turquoise. Yep. It reminded me of Oud Mineral. Okay. Yep. I'm telling you, right off the top, JT, you have Oud Mineral. This is Oud Mineral right off the top. Right off the top of the dome. Let's see if that's what somebody said. If anybody talked about it. Okay. A couple people done weighed in. A couple people talked about it. I don't know. I don't know if I like that. I'm offended by the grotesque misuse of semicolons. Oh, this is somebody talking about something. There's a few people that have this. Can't wait to try it. Absolutely fell in love with this, somebody says. So it reminds them of Bond New York Amber. No, it do not. No, it doesn't. This is Oud Mineral right off the top. Nah, man, I'll put it right to the skin, man. I want to smell it on the skin. I'd rather get from the skin impression first, Then probably do the paper. I can't do the paper because I don't have no paper. That's another reason. You know, I ain't got a problem spraying on paper, but I want to really just put on the skin since I got some skin available. Have tried it, which I can say that I did see it everywhere. Well, let's see. Quite enjoyable, unique scent. Aquatic floral oriental. There's a soft, hazy aquatic note developed throughout. In some ways, the note reminds me a little bit of vintage CSP Aqua Matu. The Aqua Accord is paired with spices. I smell pepper, warm, sweet oriental notes. I think Oriental Gouchard, which is very talented, and his father, Jean Gouchard, often intrigues. All right, that's what they said. Testing on my skin today, and the vanilla is very prominent. I would say that on my skin it performs as a floral vanilla, spicy aquatic facets. Quite different from my experience with the test strip. And that's what I'm saying. Sometimes I don't want to do the paper as part of the skin because some of them is different. They're really different. So I figure I got it right here to spray it on the skin. And for me, when you first spray it, it smells like Oud Mineral. Now, I say when you first spray it. I ain't say later on. I ain't say an hour from now. When you first spray it, it smells like Oud Mineral. Now, let's see. Let's see. All right. So I'm about to be out. Okay, make this run. Hopefully the snow don't get any worse. I don't want to get out here when it's really, really snowing. And plus, I got to go out at King of Prussia. That's a long ride. So, you know, got to be careful going out there. So I'm going to take that ride out of KP. I'm going to go out there and text call near. Text will call near. And I'll see what's up. So I'm ready to go. But before I go, for BT, you can find me on usually what I put up. Welcome to my video. I'm the lazy interpreter, TB. I'm the lazy interpreter, okay? That means I'm not going to be doing all the entries and the intros and all the fancy intros and all the funny stuff in between with cartoons and all that stuff. I'm not doing that. We keep it live. We keep it real. We like a family. We talk. We have a good time, all right? All right. This is my website, the Hollow Media Group. www.hollowmedia.com. That's one of my websites. I'm also a musician as well. So you can check out my music if you like kind of like jazz, semi like R&B, then you probably would like my music. I do both. I do jazz and I do R&B as well. Okay? All right. Trying to look for the right cards to finish up. I am the lazy interpreter. Okay? Lazy interpreter. All right, TJ, Harris in the house. Harris in his house for shiz house. And I'm also at www.rajur.net. So you can check out most of my music is there. Not a lot about fragrances. Maybe a couple fragrance reviews there on that page. But not a lot about fragrances. More about music. So check me out. That's my name. That's my performance name. RaJuR. Real Deep Cool is just an add-on. But RaJuR. If you want to Google me, just type in RaJuR. And if RaJuR Real Deep Cool pop up, just click on it. And you can find me all over the internet. You can buy my music all over the internet if you like my kind of music. Okay? JT has all of my CDs, except the one I'm going to do right now. So he'll tell you whether you like it or not. And more. And I'm out. I got to go. All right, y'all be cool. Stay well. Keep it pushing. Do the best you can. Keep it righteous. Try to do right. Treat people right. Love people. Love yourself. Love each other. Smell this juice. Pump this juice hard. Ain't no baby pumping. Except like some juice you don't want to pump hard. But we pump hard and we go home. What do we say? We pump hard or we go home. We got that from my man, Centrifugal Force, E. Dot. Pump hard or go home. I'm out. 20-piece barbecue chicken McNuggets spray out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, TM. Holler at you later, bruh. Everything's cool. If I come over with some more samples. That's right. Pump hard to go home. Come and talk about, I did 2 pumps on my forearm. I did 2 pumps on my neck. And I think it smells really good. What? What's wrong with you? Is that the only juice you have in your collection? Because that's the only juice you got. I see why you only pump 4. But if you got about 5, 6 juices, pump hard and go home. All right? Y'all have a great day, man. D-New, I'm out. Charles, JT, TB, Jay, Christian, all you cats. Much love as always, man. Y'all be good. Keep it real. I'm out. Holler at y'all later, Lord willing, heaven willing, and we'll see what's up. Gotta go. Snowy outside in Philly. You're lucky in Baltimore. We'll probably send it down to you. I mean, I'm looking at my window now. You can barely see out the window. Let me show y'all. It's crazy. It's crazy. This is out my window. I'm ready to show you. Look at this. You can barely see, man. Well, it was worse when I was standing back. Charles, you out there in this, man? Man, Kevin Samuels, he want to come over, man. He can come over. Only thing about Kevin Samuels, man, he got to get rid of Kevin Samuels got to get rid of 19,000 subscribers if you're gonna come over here. He got to drop 19,000. Can't come over here with 20,000 subscribers. If I had 20,000 subscribers, man, I wouldn't even be hanging with y'all. Real talk, because I'd be part of that Smell Illuminati gang. But because I'm not part of Smell Illuminati, I hang with you. I messes with y'all. Other people use that other F word, but I don't cuss. I messes with y'all. That's why I'm over here. I can have 1 subscriber. I'm here. It's not that bad? All right, bet. Well, I'm going to head out. What you doing, man? You want to head out to Nia's with me? Perfumology? Or you got something else you got to do? Come and leave out about maybe 1-ish, man. I got to get myself together, take a shower. And, head on out. So if you ain't doing anything, man, you want to ride out, we can ride out. Yeah, come on, Jay. Come on up here, man. Well, you already got a bottle. You don't need to come. You got your bottle already, bruh. Oh, man. You can't go. No, you can go. Anybody can go. If you're nearby King of Pressure, let's go. Let's hang on out. You know what I'm saying? Holla at your boy. I'm out, y'all. I got to call homegirl because she busy bugging me. You'll meet me on the 7th floor? No, you won't be coming up here. Not allowed to come up here, Jay. You know how much security is around this place? Tell them, Charles, how much security is around here. You got to check in to get through the gate. You got to check in through the concierge. You got to get past all the camera. Man, look. Nah, bro. I'll be gone by the time you get here. You'll be here in 5 hours. You funny. I'll tell you about it, though. We'll link up, bro. We'll talk about it via video. I got to find out this juice I'm supposed to be selling this address of this bro. I got to go. He said I got to go. This guy. Yo, Charles, call me, man. Let me know. If you're going to come before 1 o'clock, give me a call. Or 1:30, I'll wait for you, man. If you want to. All right, I'm out, y'all. Talk to y'all soon. If you're ever in Philly, come on through. I'm out.